All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into the web portfolio, part 2, making the website. Okay, so we're going to actually build a website. So here is what we are going to do as soon as this thing goes. All right, so you can go to a website like Wix or Weebly or sites.google.com, or you can choose any free website builder of your choice. These are two good ones. I would recommend these two. And then make sure you write down your password and file on the Google Drive so you don't forget it. So let me give you an example of what you can do here. So you can go to Google and you can type in, well, if it's going to go, oh, come on. No? Okay, so you can go type in free website and it'll give you a list of a bunch of websites that you can use. So if you don't like Weebly or if you don't like Wix, you can just try any of these, okay? Alright, so the next thing you're going to want to do is let's go to our Google Drive. Okay, so what you can do, so here we are at your Google Drive, let's pretend, alright, and so you're in the portfolio folder, and so what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to keep track of whatever information you need to get back to your website. So you're going to need a password for your website. So here's what we do. We're going to create a new Google Doc, and you're going to click on that, and you're going to have to give it a good name and type in your password. So here we go. I'm just talking nervously because I don't know what else to do. We're just waiting for this thing to do its thing here. Alright, so you're going to type in your password is XYZ123. So you're going to type in your password and you're going to put some descriptive information in here, okay? And you're going to have to give this thing a name, okay? At any rate, close enough. You can figure that out from there. Okay, so you can rename it and do all that. Okay, so we want to rename it, and we're going to call it my password. Anyway, we can do all that. All right, let's go back to the it's taking so long. There we go. Anyway, so we're going to name it password. All right, just do something like that. Okay, so let's go back to the PowerPoint slideshow and figure out what's next on the list. Okay. Alright, so let's just dive right into what it's going to look like in doing this. Alright, so you're going to, let's say that you did like me and you're going to go to Wix. Alright, so you can look, basically what you're going to do is you can hit start now, and you're going to have to sign up, give them a name and password and all this stuff, and then you're going to pick one of these things that you want. So you're going to pick one that you like and you're going to get started with it. So just remember, pick one that's conducive to doing what you want. So you're going to have a home, you're going to have a page, about me page, and you're going to have some other pages. So pick one that works. So let's say you like this one. Just make sure that if you like the way this looks, that'll give you the ability to put in everything that you need to. Okay. All right. So you can go through and pick the one that you like. If you like it, you can click edit this site, so on and so forth. Okay. All right. So let me show you what I am going to do. Okay. So where are we at here? I've got way too many tabs up here, not that one. Okay, so let's say that, so here's my applied physics and engineering website that I use for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a page, okay? And I want to add some pictures. So I'm going to add a gallery, a slideshow, okay? And I'm going to call this hovercraft, and I'm going to add this as a sub page, okay? And I'm going to click OK. It's going to be a sub page because it's going to be under engineering assignments, okay? And so once I do this, I'm going to close it, okay? And then you can just click and edit this text and so on and so forth. But I'm going to click on this slideshow, and I want to Let's try that again. Oh, okay. So I'm going to add images. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do when I go into organizing is I'm going to add images. This has some images here, but I don't like those images. I want to add my own images. Okay. So what we're going to do is, here's the images I made or had made for the website, but I don't want those. I'm going to upload some new images. Okay. And it's just a shame that we can't upload them from our Google Drive. That would make it better. If you can, that'd be great. So I'm going to go to my libraries. So you're going to have to save these in your folder somewhere. So you have to get pictures on your folder somewhere. Okay, so you're going to have to go out and take pictures with your camera or whatever. I have cameras you can borrow. So we're going to go to my pictures. Okay, so we're going to go to ape, and we're going to go to hovercraft, and I'm going to select all of these. So if you want to keep them organized, you could add a folder and all that. But for now, we'll just do these in. Alright, so I'm going to select, let's see if we can select these. So it's uploading, taking forever. Okay, so I select all the images that I want, pressing Shift, and I click Add Images. And you can change the title and description of each image, but I'm going to click OK for now. And so now when people, so I'm going to preview this. So let's see what it looks like. So now you click on this thing and it'll scroll through and people can take a look at it. So you can see it'd be helpful if you actually put a nice label there for each picture. Okay? Alright, so back to the editor. And so basically you're going to go through and you're going to make all your pages. You're going to, you can see that they're all going to be linked up here, so however you did it. So at any rate, that's how it works. So when you're done, you save it and then you publish it, and then once you save it and publish it, then people can view it online. Okay, and so you can send, so let's call that good for now. Okay, so if you want, here's some examples of pages students have done it from a different high school, but you can take a look at those. Alright, so you're going to make a home page. Please don't put a sassy selfie, but take a professional looking picture of yourself. So here's a couple things that should be on the home page. So you can upload images for sure, and if you have problems with the images, I'll help you individually. Now, depending on the class, look at your grade scale to see what you have to do, but here's an About Me page. So let's take a look at this page. Look at this. Here's some professional About Me pages. Okay, so you can see here some descriptions and things you're supposed to use. Okay, so if you look at this link, you can see like there's some cool pages here, the About Me pages. They look good, they're simple, and you can go and visit the site yourself as well, but to see just like the kind of cool stuff that people do on About Me pages. By the way, if you want to take pictures, I've got cameras, and I can teach you how to edit stuff in Photoshop pretty quick if you want to do a nice picture. Okay, so take a look at that. Okay, there's some instructions. Depending on the class, you have to add a resume. So you have to save the Word document as a PDF, and then open the PDF, and then save it as a JPEG. Okay, read through this, and read through this. Depending on if you have to do this or not. Read through this. Depending on if you have to do this or not. Read through this, depending on if you have to do it or not. And everybody has to do this. Make sure you don't put your email address or phone number on there that people can see. You can actually do it to where they can email you but not actually see the email so much, so try to hide your information. You don't want to get stalked. We want to protect you. Copy this down, and alright, so publish it so that others can see it, and then send me a link. Now let's take a look at something real quick. If you can't remember what your link is, you just go here. You go to settings, you go to site address, and there it is, you can find yours. And if you want to do the SEO stuff and get the points for that, for each page you can put descriptions and keywords, and whenever people search for it in Google, it'll get to your page. So like for example, let's say that you want to go into engineering, you can type in future engineer all over the place, or engineering student, and people might be able to find you through Google. So you can flip that on. Okay, so that's how the